Hi YouTube, good evening. It's me, Charmaine, back again. Um, Yesterday I started this YouTube channel, just briefly telling you a little bit about myself. Had to excuse me if I'm squinting. I don't have my glasses on, and the light bothers my eyes a little bit. But I'm not gonna be on long. I'm just want to say hi to everyone. Hope everyone had a good day. My day was okay. Wasn't feeling that great today, but that's how it goes. Um, Today I want to talk about depending on people. Yesterday I told you all that I had been sick for a while, and before that I've always been independent, always done for myself, never asked anyone to do anything for me, been strictly independent, took care of my son by myself, you know, did me. And now that I'm sick, I have to depend on people. Like I said, I have caregivers that come in 12 hours a day to help take care of me. Um, my son as well. It helps me. But when you have to depend on people, a lot of times people don't understand, or they take you for granted because they feel that you don't know what's going on, or um, you can't see what's going on. Um, but they don't realize that, I depend on them for a lot of things, which bothers me even after all this time. It bothers me a lot that I have to depend on people. And when I want things done and then people take their time to do it, I get upset. I'm working on that, but I get upset about that because they don't realize that by me depending on them, I have to depend on them for everything, to help me get dressed, to help me get up out the bed, to help me cook, to do everything, to keep my house clean. And I've always told them, you have to put yourself in my position. How would you feel if someone was taking care of you or your loved one, your mother, your child, your grandmother, whoever, and you had a caregiver come in, or not just a caregiver, a loved one coming in, they're coming in late, like it ain't nothing. Um, and, when you have plans or you have an appointment, or not just late, but I mean real late. I've had people come in hour late, 4 hours late, 3 hours late, like it isn't nothing to them. Don't apologize, don't give any reason, no nothing. Like, okay. And a lot of them think just because, they're caregivers, that their job is just to sit here and watch TV all day. Mm-mm. That's not just your job. There's some people that get taken care of. You can't even watch their TV or sit on their furniture, you know. And I try to make people comfortable, but there's a such thing as too comfortable. And I always ask them, how would you feel if you were in my place? When you had to depend on somebody to help you, to get you something to eat, get you something to drink, and to do everything for you, and they want to act like you're bothering them when they're getting paid to do it, or they're late, or especially when I do things, I plan things, and when I plan things out, I, you know, I want things done the way I want it done. But then you get the attitude, you know. Like I said, how would you feel, you know, if you were in my place? Depending on somebody is a lot of stress, especially when you've always been independent yourself. I've always been independent, never had to ask anybody for anything. And sometimes it makes me so angry, and sometimes I just cry because it just reminds me of things I cannot do for myself. When I want things done, when my house is not the way I want it to be, or when they don't do the laundry, or they don't do the dishes, or nobody is ever going to take care of your house the way you take care of your house. Nobody's ever going to clean the way you clean. And then you get these, and it's not even just young girls, it's older women, middle age, it's all ages, all shapes and sizes. The laziness. I just can't stand the laziness, and then they think they're supposed to come here and sleep. They're supposed to come here and sleep and watch TV all day, and then I tell them, okay, sometimes the shift is long and you're sitting there, especially when I don't need you right that second, or that, in that time. And everybody might take a little cat nap, but you have to be able to hear me because I could be choking, I could have fallen out the bed, dropped my medicine, anything. But when you're sleeping that hard, I can hear you snoring over my TV, that's an issue. Or when I'm calling you for 40 minutes, an hour, and you're still not answering, you're not taking care of me. I have to depend on you. You are here to take care of me. Depending on people is so hard. It's not easy. And I have to pray a lot and ask God to order my tongue, to watch what I say, because I don't want to hurt people's feelings. And a lot of times I'm just quiet because I'm that angry that I'm afraid of what I'm going to say out of my mouth. But then you get those ones who are still nonchalant. It's no big deal. Then after you've told them, they're like children. You tell your child something and they're good for a couple days. Then a couple days later, they end up doing the same thing over and over again. It's the same way. And these are women. These are adults. And I get tired. It's not easy finding good caregivers. It's not. It really isn't. And when they're here for just the money, you can tell. You can tell when they're just here for the money. I don't want people here just for the money. I want you here because you know what you're doing or you like what you're doing, because we have a better relationship that way. But when I have to depend on you and I can't trust you to depend on you, then I don't need you. And that's not just my caregivers. That goes for family, friends, whatever. If I could do it myself, I would do it myself. I'd rather do it myself. But when you get those people that feel like, they make you feel some type of way because they're like, well, I'm here. You can't do nothing without me anyway, so I'm just going to do whatever the hell I want to do. It makes me so angry, and many a days I cry. I cry and I get down because I think about all the things that I used to do, or I wish I had those people in my corner that were positive. Because when you have positive people around you, you're positive. When you have negative people around you, you become negative. I want those positive people around me. They're going to be like, come on, let's get up and exercise. Let's get up and do this. Let's get up and do that. But I don't have those type of people around me. My son is gone a lot. And he tries his best to encourage me. But, he's not here all the time. And some of my family, they're older. Some of them I don't talk to. So I don't have those people in my corner that I need to motivate me. So I just stay in my room in the dark. And it's not good. It's not good for me. Well, like I said, if you have to depend on somebody or somebody depending on you, if somebody's depending on you, think about how you would feel. Put yourself in their place. And maybe you'll understand them a little better. Well, good night for now. And I hope you like, subscribe, and if you need any advice, let me know. Charmaine signing out.